This is the linguist. Peace to the downtrodden and those of righteous minds. I wanted to come to you today to let you know that despite what many of you may think, you are in an absolutely horrible situation. And it's all really because of your own doing. The Illuminati, elites, so forth, whatever you want to call these individuals and entities, have complete control over you, man. I mean, plain and simple. It's just like they say, they got your mind, soul, and your body. You have Vietnam and Gulf War veterans who have allowed the police to whoop their asses when they in this Wall Street Occupy Wall Street protest, right? Now, what do I mean? Well, when you went overseas against people who had done nothing at all to you, you was trigger happy as a motherfucker. You was slaughtering folks, and you was Rambo, you was shooting folks, and you was violent as hell. Now you come over here, and suddenly, you know, you all non-violent. You about peaceful protest, not Gandhi and Martin Luther King holding signs and all that kind of silly shit. Now, why come you can't be violent with these people, with this government, when they are actually doing something to your people? You had the guy, I'm sure y'all saw the bald-headed African American young man who had been a participant in the Iraq combat, and he was down there. I don't know if it was New York or wherever it was, and he was hollering at the police, "Y'all want to hurt people? These are American citizens that I fought to protect, and you want to harm them, you want to brutalize them, you want to fight, go to Iraq." Now, all the people over there were cheering him on, you know, clapping for him. Yeah. Now, what he failed to realize is that he shouldn't have been in Iraq fighting in the first damn place, killing those people who have not done anything to your ass. Second thing is that he wasn't doing nothing but hollering. Because at the end of the day, and all those people clapping for him, at the end of the day, when the nigga stop talking and walk his ass down the street, them police gonna get right back to whooping them people's ass. Now, in some of these various protests, I remember one video I saw. There was there was an instance where some people, I forgot what city this was. It might have been Boston, New York, one of them, and they had it was like all hundreds of people out here, maybe in thousands of people, just sitting down. And motherfucking 10 police pepper spray the whole motherfucking movement. You know what I mean? Y'all are pitiful, man. I mean, absolutely pitiful. Pitiful. You won't dare raise your hand to these people. Which brings me to this. You have people, individuals, groups, gatherings, so forth, who are acquiring weaponry, rather. Various forms of semi-automatic weapons, automatic weapons, grenades, vests, uniforms, so forth. And, you know, someone like Louis Farrakhan, he mentioned, they doing this, they gonna go after their government. They ain't gonna do shit to their government. Their government been fucking them over. Who are they doing this for? When the shit hit the fan, people ain't gonna do nothing but slaughter the hell out of each other. Give it up, dude. Stop talking all this 2012 consciousness shift. Stop talking this revolution. I mean, I was telling the guy not too long ago, I'm like, dude, you know, the stars and bars stuff. I'm like, dude, they gave you the flag too. I mean, you didn't make up the flag. The system created the flag. The reality is, you know, people talk about a revolution. There was an American Revolution, and now the Americans doing the same thing to their people that the British was doing to them. Which, I mean, they still the same. All these people are British anyway, so I mean, it really don't make a difference. But the point is, they doing the same thing because people are always gonna look for somebody to tell them what to do. They always gonna look for a leader, and nothing is ever gonna change. Now, to move to a different, slightly different aspect of what I'm saying, you have your conscious people, conscious people, deep spiritual, these people. Ain't nothing wrong with spirituality at all. But some of y'all, come on. When people say ain't nothing physical you can do, get with the metaphysical, get with the spirit and all that. Spirit ain't did nothing, man. Spirit ain't did nothing. Some of y'all talk about, I ain't gonna say nobody's name. It don't make no difference. Some of y'all, you got people talking about the spaceships is coming and taking down the devil's planes and stuff like, come on, dude. Ain't no, I mean, you got people say, natural disasters is judgment on America. I mean, what natural disasters ain't one tornado hit the White House or the Capitol building or the Washington Monument. Ain't one earthquake tore down Mount Rushmore. One. Not at all. All that shit's still there. All of it is. These earthquakes. Only people getting hurt with earthquakes. Look at Japan. Then nobody died but the poor niggas on the countryside. Tokyo is intact. The business district that does business with the Babylonian system, they fully intact. Some of y'all don't believe that these people have harp and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, dude, when you look at the way what's panning out with these natural disasters, ain't nobody suffering but you. They ain't suffering. Ain't one capital fell off the map in Europe. London, New York, Washington, LA. I mean, speaking of LA, look at all the earthquakes that have hit Indonesia in the past since the beginning of 2011, and possibly going back midway through 2010 as well. Look at all the ain't one earthquake like that hit Hollywood or Beverly Hills or even San Diego or LA. Not one. So what are you talking about? The devil got this on lock because you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Now, I mean, stop saying, kill the foolishness, man. That's a straight cop out. You think you got a physical body, you got 2 arms, 2 legs, because you supposed to be doing something about your condition. You supposed to be doing something in planet Earth. Because that's why you here. You're not here to get all spooked out and super spiritual. Now, if you're going to do that, then I hope your ass fall off a cliff tomorrow. If that's how you still think. Since you so spiritual, I hope you, get lifted off and leave this motherfucker anyway. I mean, that's where you're trying to go. Damn, Illuminati, they so bad. Now, understand what I'm saying. If these people did not, manipulate you and pimp you, then you wouldn't know what the hell to do. Plain and simple. There's a reason why, if you notice, in different aspects of life, women gravitate. It's just like they say, nice guys finish last. Women will gravitate to the dog and will turn down the good man. People, y'all always evidently, looking at y'all government, y'all like liars and people who are going to take advantage of you instead of those with a good heart and sincerely care about the people. Even with parents, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Parents love the badass kids. They so hard on the good kids, the one to make good grades, do everything the right way, and don't talk back. But the nigga that's always talking back, making C's, if that, and missing curfew, that motherfucker always You know, I mean, they give the nigga money to do whatever the hell he want to do, or she, whatever. Spoil the badass kid. That's what you do, because people in the world, at least in this society anyway, love evil. That's a fact. You need to stop playing. That's your problem. Can't nobody take advantage of the people. There's no way 535 members of the United States Congress with both houses. There's no way they can forcefully control 300 million motherfuckers. Alright, you want somebody to lead you because you scared to think for yourself. So therefore, you let them implement whatever the hell, you let them draw any kind of bill that they feel like drawing up. You should not accept a law that says you can't drive your car without insurance. Nobody should regulate how you operate something that is your property. And you should certainly not allow someone to make a law that forces you to become a consumer of any privately produced service or product. Because now, when the law starts getting into things like that, now you are no longer living in a republic. Anyway, you in a corporate dictatorship. Because now business run the state. I mean, it's bad enough, even with a licensing tag that you have to get. I mean, again, you dealing with your property, something that's your property that you bought. And before I finish saying this, I don't mean no harm, but if you gonna, I'm saying some things right now that, some more science type of thing, might want to say something. Please don't come over here and fuck with me by saying no shit like that. If that's you gonna say some of that kind of stuff, just leave it alone. But when even with a licensing tag, that's your property. But with somebody, they are getting in your business about your property. Still, I mean, that's stupid too. But still, even with that, that's a government type thing. You got the DMV, that's a government institution. I mean, you getting a license issued by your particular state. You go to the courthouse to get your tags renewed. But insurance is not sold by the state. That's sold by various private businesses, privately owned businesses. So now when you let somebody make a law that says you got to consume that product right there, now you in a corporate dictatorship. I mean, plain and simple. Now business is running the state. And if you gonna let something like that happen, fuck, you gonna get free. Talking to all you out there. Any of it. And so, how can these things be implemented unless you want them to be implemented? Only two kind of people in the world. There's pimps and there's hoes. Somebody needs somebody to tell them what to do because they scared of thinking of it themselves. That's all it is to it, man. You know why they shot Trayvon Martin? Because guess what? All around America, the man, whatever Zimmerman, whatever the man's name is, don't make a difference. He can walk around black people in his town, and he's still alive, still free. You know what I mean? And he can walk around freely in the town. Your government ain't giving you justice. You ain't going to get no justice. Patrick Henry, I think it was, said, "Give me liberty, give me death." You ain't gonna do nothing about it. Y'all fail to realize that. You got black people talking about this system so evil, get white people so evil. It ain't got. This is the world, man. The law of the jungle rules here. Dog eat dog, survival of the fittest. Ain't no God finna save you from a motherfucking thing. You got some people who don't deserve for me to mention their name or the name of their organization or philosophy or school of thought, religion or whatever. You have various people who been talking about Jesus gonna come back before the year 2000. Nigga, it's 2012, dude. 2012. That's called a false prophet. Ain't nobody finna save you, lift you up off this thing, man. If you believe something like that, I hope somebody punch you in your chest if you believe in the individual. Stop being stupid, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Nothing is gonna change. Nobody's gonna fall but you. That's it. You depend on the dollar. You think John McCain's wife, $37 million? You think she ain't got no Swiss bank account? You got some people talking about they went to Brazil. They leaving going to Brazil, moving to Brazil. You think dang the people, the elites ain't got land in Brazil? You think government personnel and congressmen and presidents and CEOs don't have land in Brazil, land in China, land in Asia, land in Africa? Who controls the resources in Africa? You talking about Ghana's economy is booming. They on the ride. Who you think control the mineral resources in Ghana? It's not you. It's not your black ass. What are you talking about? You don't have no army. What are you talking about? You don't have as much land in Brazil. That's a cop out. You don't have as much land anywhere as they do. They do. You think they just deal with the dollar? No, they ain't dealing with just no dollar. They deal with all forms of currency. They collapse this thing and set it off anytime they want to, but they not gonna do it as long as they don't have to. Why? Because it's good to have a slave. They ain't gonna collapse. They don't want chaos. To control people, you want to have as little friction as possible. If them people ain't saying nothing, they going to work and it's all good, and you ain't got to do nothing either. You got willing slaves that's calm as they gonna be, as they can possibly be. You don't have to do anything to them. That's why you got people in America that's stupid. They think because their government don't beat them down like the Chinese do to Tibetans, that they got some freedom in America. No, they just know you ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, look at your government. Your government. I mean, how many elections have they fraudulently carried out? How much ridiculous legislation have they written and passed? I mean, it's mandatory that a young man, even though they're supposed to be gender equality, they make men and not women register for a selective service and for the armed force. But they don't have a draft. But I mean, if they don't have a draft, I mean, really, there's no reason for doing it. But the point is, they do these things. You can't drive your car without a license tag and insurance tag, so they keep up with you. How are you free, motherfucker? The fuck you talking about you free? You an idiot. And that's why they do what they do. Now, if you not willing, now I said all this to say this. If you're not willing to do something, there's only one way to end this problem. If you're not willing to do something, shut the fuck up. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna stop. They run this. The shit hit the fan right now, you will get smashed. If they cut off your grocery store, your utility, water supply, guess what? If y'all see somebody who stockpiles some food in your neighborhood, who has a generator to produce electricity and power as an energy source for their home or whatever, if y'all see that shit in y'all neighborhood, all y'all gonna do is run at that motherfucking straight chaos and slaughter him and steal everything he got. Then when you use that up, what you gonna do? You just gonna start mass killing each other. The government ain't gonna do nothing to you. They're gonna mass kill each other. Plain and simple. Cause you stupid. You sheep, man. Plain and simple. And if the government wasn't doing the things they do, if they wasn't fucking you over, you wouldn't know what to do. That's why you want a leader, because you want somebody that you feel is superior to you so they can make all the decisions. And because of that, you need them to fuck you over. Because in order to feel like somebody's better than you, you need to allow them to have privileges that you yourself do not have. Plain and simple. You need to value them more than you value yourself. That way you can feel like they better than you and superior to you, and therefore are better suited to make decisions than you are. Case in point, a lot of y'all will have a problem with what I'm saying, and y'all will type long ass comments right here on my video, which if you do, I'm going to delete. Because I don't like bullshit. Plain simple. Call it what you want. I don't give a fuck. But you same people I'm not going to go to the church with your lying ass pastors that your people giving their money to. You're not going to go to City Hall where your tax dollars are going. You're not going to go to the police station and precinct where your tax dollars are going, where they go before you even get your check, and say a goddamn thing to them. Now you got to deal with them. You got to give them your tax dollars. You don't have to deal with me. You can just, don't watch my shit no more. Don't listen to nothing I got to say. But you got to deal with them. And guess what? Guess who you gonna criticize? Guess who you gonna attack? Because you're a good slave. All you got to do is decide that you got some pride in yourself. And that you're not gonna put up with it no more. It's more of you than there are of them, plain and simple. So when it comes down to it, Illuminati ain't evil. They feed you, dummy. You go to Kroger, you go grocery shopping, you don't have a farm. The Illuminati feeds your dumb ass. Plain and simple. What do you think? You don't have no oil field. You go to the gas station. The Illuminati feeds you, dude. Plain and simple. You don't educate your own children because you don't trust yourself to obtain knowledge. So you send them to the school system, to the state-sponsored and controlled school system. Plain and simple. That's all for now. Peace.